Today on Animal Fact Files, we're discussing emerald skinks. Also known as emerald tree skinks and green tree skinks, not all emerald skink species are green, and even the green species aren't always green. There are 3 or 4 currently classified and living species of emerald skink. 1 or 2, depending on your source, is endemic to or only found on Borneo. 1 is endemic to Java, and the final species, which is the most widespread and most studied, is found throughout hundreds of Indo-Pacific islands. Most of the information presented in this video will be in reference to this species. Also, it should be noted that these aren't the only green skinks alive in the world. For example, there is another skink literally called the green skink that isn't part of the emerald skinks genus. These are somewhat large skinks and are considered arboreal lizards because they spend nearly all of their time in trees. The endemic species are believed to spend most of their time in the tree canopy, or the tops of the forest, while the more widespread species is a trunk-dwelling animal. These are reported to live in open forest areas and coastal areas where the sunlight is more readily available for basking. Emerald skinks are some of the most common lizards seen in the villages in the areas they inhabit, and they can also be seen in gardens and in plantations. These lizards are called emerald skinks due to their bright green appearance, which can range from olive to emerald, but they may also appear partially brown or even completely brown in color. Emerald skinks are diurnal and eat fruit, nectar, arthropods like wasps, beetles, and ants, as well as other invertebrates. In size, the widespread species can reach nearly 4 inches in body length, while their tails can be more than 1.5 times this length. The endemic species are smaller. Emerald skinks may also drop their tails to escape predators, which can include other reptiles and birds. Some pet owners report these lizards may have semi-prehensile tails. Emerald skinks have been noted as able to use their tails as anchors to keep themselves attached to branches. The home range for these lizards usually includes a few trees which may or may not be defended from others depending on the population density, or basically how many other emerald skinks live in the immediate area. Males are observed smaller than females, and there isn't much known about their breeding behavior in the wild. Female emerald skinks will lay 1 or 2 clutches of just a handful of eggs in a single year, and their egg output is relatively small. The eggs are laid under loose tree bark and incubate for about 60 days. The babies are described as explosive hatchers and will hatch instantaneously if disturbed. In the wild, these lizards only survive about 5 years. For more facts on emerald skinks, check out the links in the description. Thank you to Perlamel for today's request. Give a thumbs up if you learned something new today, and thank you for watching Animal Fact Files.